Hello and welcome to the Daily Millwall for Monday the 5th of August 2024. In today's Millwall news, we're going to start off with pictures from the open day down at the Den today. They had a training session which, by all accounts, wasn't really much of a training session. It's just a bit of a light workout, and then they just proceeded straight to do autographs and pictures and stuff like that. So it's more like a meet and greet, really. This is from millwallfc.co.uk, the club's official website. So Millwall Football Club hosted its annual open training session at the Den on Monday morning. Over 250 people attended SE16, with Neil Harris and his staff putting the Lions squad through their paces as they get up for Saturday's 24-25 SkySports Championship opener against Watford. Following the session, the players took time to pose for photographs and sign autographs for those in the stands, who, as you can see, are mostly children, young children as well, which is a good age to get them into this kind of thing. Take a look at our gallery below and see if you can spot yourself in the photos. There is Neil Harris there, licking his lips at the sight of Japhet Tanganga. And then we go, some of the players you can see there. They all look extremely happy. And there they are with their Carabao drink, sponsored by Carabao Sport. Some of them with the new kits already. And balls, they bought balls. So that's another thing as well, like the queues in the Lions store to buy stuff so that the players could sign it. Loads of balls here as well. I wonder if they were already pumped up or whether they had to get it pumped up. Says George Saville there. Conal Truman. Is he back? He's back in training. Ah, that was quick. So how is he? He's the number 3 goalkeeper now. Could he be going out on loan? Don't know. There's the players. Interesting to see Massey and Leahy involved. I assume this is first team training. So yeah. As you can see, loads of kids there, and Sampa made an appearance as well. And then we got some pictures of the players: Romain Esse, Bradshaw, Leonard, Saville again. There you go. Look at that. Look at the balls of all the signatures on this. Jake Ibrian and Romain Esse, Honeyman, Watmore, and Watmore again. Bradshaw, Ryan Leonard, Casper Denor, Harris himself, Jensen, and we're back there. So there you go. Yeah, that would seem like a lot of people enjoying themselves and seem to be getting a lot out of it, which is good to see. Now, so the picture of the man on the screen there, Neil Harris, we can see he was asked by Richard Cawley of the South London Press, londonnewsonline.co.uk, where this story's from, about Jayson Molumby. And let's see what he had to say. So Millwall head coach Neil Harris responds to transfer link to West Brom midfielder Molumby. So some people in the comments, the video I made yesterday, saying, "Yeah, we want my Molumby. We'll bring him down, and Jed as well." I think a lot of Millwall fans wouldn't mind getting Molumby back. Millwall head coach Neil Harris has played us straight back to talk of a Den return for Jayson Molumby. The West Brom midfielder is in the final year of his contract at the Hawthorns. Molumby, 24, so he's only 24, was signed on loan by Harris in the 2019-20 season from Brighton. Millwall were keen that following summer on acquiring him permanently, but a deal could not be worked out. Molumby then went on loan to Preston and West Brom in the next 2 campaigns before signing for the Baggies in May 2022. He's facing a ban after being charged with violent conduct after punching an opposing player in a pre-season friendly against Real Mallorca. Molumby made 40 appearances for the Lions and has 170 senior appearances in total, as well as being a Republic of Ireland international. We've been linked with a lot of players in the last 10 to 14 days, and rightly so, because we are looking to add to the group, Harris told the South London Press. Hopefully before Saturday, but certainly in the next 3 weeks. Jayson is obviously a player I know very well because I signed him originally from Brighton, and I've really enjoyed staying in contact with him and watching him mature. Harris has already spoken regularly about the need to add to the frontline options in his squad, with striker and winger additions both sought. Millwall start their championship season at home to Watford on Saturday, but will be missing Zion Fleming. In an ideal world, we would have added 2 players at the top end of the pitch by Saturday, said Harris. Not just to support the starting 11, but to support options coming off the bench. Missing players at the moment just highlights the fact that we know we need to recruit for the group, but it's not going to be for Saturday. Then, as head coach, I have to be patient and accept that we are going to get business done before August 31st when the deadline comes. In the meantime, I really enjoy working with the group of players I've got. I really enjoy working with them at the end of last season, and we performed admirably to get the points that we needed to achieve the goal of staying in the division. But as always, if you want to improve and take steps forward, as we do as a football club, then we need to keep evolving and keep moving forward. And I'm sure we'll do that in the coming weeks. So interesting things said here. So Neil Harris says, I've enjoyed staying in contact with him and watching him mature. So he's still got his phone number. So isn't Neil Harris one of those guys like you I'm sure you have them in your life who would just randomly call you up and say, hey, how you doing? So I haven't spoken to you in like 2 years, but he's calling me up. That's what a nice guy. And in an ideal world, we've added 2 players at the top end of the pitch by Saturday. So obviously there was mention of bringing in 3 players. Now it's gone down to 2, and they're both at the front. And then he says, not just to support the starting 11, but to support options. So players who will be coming in to sit on the bench. So maybe not starting players, but to come on the bench. Because if we look at the team as it is now, who starts and who's on the bench? If we go by the Southampton game, obviously Alfie Massey's there, and he's only 18, and obviously what everyone's saying, we'll just play him. But I'm sure they don't want to do that. They want to bring someone who's been there, done it, and has the muscle memory of being a professional footballer, so that when situations occur on the pitch, they can respond appropriately, and they know what they're doing. So yeah, you would imagine that. But other than that, who else is there? Maybe a defender, a left-sided defender. I don't know. We've got Danny Mack, so we've got Joe Bryan and Danny Mack. Yeah, I don't know. Obviously, if we're adding to the frontline options, like I said this the other day, we can't just keep adding players. We've got our forward options are Watmore, Emaku, Esse, Langstaff, Bradshaw, Nisbet, and Leahy as well, kind of. Who's going out? You can't. We're just going to keep bringing all these players in, and then they're all kind of mid. None of them are particularly the complete package. We got Fleming as well. I forgot to mention Fleming. He's obviously injured. So, and if you have all these options, you can't play them all. You can't start them all. Someone will come off the bench, but then they'll get grumpy about doing that. You can't keep everyone happy. So, I think you've got to have some leaving before you bring anyone else in, unless they are youngsters from Premier League and they're happy to be involved in the squad. We have had the mention of the player from Crystal Palace. News today that Alfie Gilchrist may be signing for Sheffield United. I don't know if that's been confirmed. So it looks like we're missing out on him. So There you go. Two. So it was 3. Now it's down to 2 before Saturday. We'll wait and see. And Jayson Molumby has not been. It hasn't been denied. Obviously, the unwritten rule in football is you don't talk about specific players. But he said, "Hey, I used to know him. I like him. I signed him before, and I still keep in touch with him." Read between the lines and see what you see. Now, moving on to this from southernnews.co.uk. I'm Romain's biggest fan. Neil Harris quizzed on how involved teenager Esse will be in the upcoming season for Millwall. Indeed. It's certainly better than Iceberg. Oh, he's talking about Romain Esse, not Lettuce. Okay. The 19-year-old has started all 4 friendlies played in front of fans. Neil Harris, is a Millwall baseball cap? Do Millwall do baseball caps? Probably. They must do, yeah? Neil Harris is certain that Romain Esse will have a platform to show off his talents as the return of competitive football edges closer. The 19-year-old, who has won back-to-back Young Player of the Year awards, is highly thought of at the club and among supporters. He has started all 4 of the pre-season matches played in front of fans, a positive sign for how much game time the winger could look forward to in the upcoming Championship season. There he is taking a shot on the Southampton goal. First team football has been stop-start for Esse, following his first goal for Millwall on the opening day of last season against Middlesbrough. He started for the first time in a 3-1 defeat at Norwich City a few weeks later. Esse would not be in the starting lineup again until Joe Edwards, during his final matches in charge, started him in 3 games in a row, with Esse opening the scoring in a 2-1 loss at Coventry City in February. Harris then started Esse in 2 of the final 4 games of last season. Asked about how much he could be involved this season, Harris said, I'm Romain's biggest fan. I believe in Romain. I like him. We want to give our young players the opportunity. As I always say, and I'm very clear, players know what my stance is. All players get given a platform, and it's their job to excel on that platform. Romain's done really well pre-season. He gives us a variety to our play that we don't have at the moment, and we need to keep recruiting for. But Romain's a bright man that has a bright future in front of him. He's grown so much since I've been here, and if Romain deserves to play, he will play. And that's the same for the other young players. So there you go. Being given the chance. Hopefully he takes it. Hopefully he does take it. Now, moving on to this. Retro range. New stock in the Lions retro range. This is from millwallfc.co.uk. Lions fans can enjoy new stock in the retro range. The latest recruits include the home and away shirts from the mid-90s, sponsored by Captain Morgan. The popular outfits, blue and white for the home shirt and green and white halves for the away, are now on sale and can be purchased online or in store. There you go. Those shirts, I'm sure you remember them. They are now retro. Can you believe it? How long has it been? 30 years? God damn. Yeah, when did Nirvana become classic rock? Quite recently, I imagine. There you go. This is now an ancient item. You can take this to the Antiques Roadshow. And they are doing replicas, and they are selling them in the club shop, which is interesting. How that goes. And Captain Morgan, obviously, those were the days. Alcohol sponsorships. Can alcohol companies still sponsor football shirts? Or do they just choose not to? I guess. I don't know. So there you go. Now, moving on to this, mentioned by me the other day, courtesy of a post on Facebook. We have this. It's literally. It's not a match report. It's just a snippet of information. They don't even have a picture from the game. This is from millwallfc.co.uk. So Millwall under-21s complete pre-season with a win. Millwall under-21s were 1-0 winners at Dulwich Hamlet on Saturday afternoon in the Lions' final pre-season friendly of the summer. Tom Leahy netted an early winner at Champion Hill. Kevin Nugent's side begin their 24-25 Professional Development League campaign next week. Take a look at their fixture list at this link. At the time, I haven't looked at it today, but at the time it was listed that on Tuesday the 13th, which they may move because it's the same day as a Portsmouth game, and if you've got under 21 players and you want to try and involve them in the Portsmouth game, maybe they're going to have to move that under 21 game, or just have it postponed or something. I don't know. Or maybe bring it forward to the Monday. I don't know what they're going to do. But yeah, here they go. And I think maybe they got a bit embarrassed. Maybe they watched the channel and they got a bit embarrassed by me taking the piss. Where they got up to in the Cray game, Cray Wanderers, they got up to trialist J. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, generally when you have trialists, you don't give their names. I don't know why they don't do that, because I guess you're not allowed to list uncontracted players for some reason. Like every now and then on SkySports News, you'll see it in, I think it's Scottish Division 2, because they're allowed to play trialists, which is a bit weird because that's league football and you could effectively just play a ringer. You could have fucking Harry Kane to turn up and say, oh no, it's not Harry Kane, it's a trialist. Nudge nudge, wink wink. So yeah, basically when you do that, the first trialist is called A trialist, the second one's called B trialist, and you go down the alphabet, and we got all the way down to J, which is a bit worrying because we have a game next week, so I don't know if they're waiting to the last minute to sign the players so they can start paying them and save a month's money. But if they've been playing these lads for 3 weeks already, you would imagine that's a bit crap. You should be, like, if you go for a trial at a job, most companies generally pay you for that. They do pay you for that, even if you don't get the job. So yeah, they should backdate their pay. But yeah, so they haven't listed A trialist, B trialist, and on the match graphic on the Millwall Academy Twitter page, they put trialist 1, trialist 2, rather than using the alphabet. So, because that did look a bit absurd. But here we go. They got more players in this game. George Evans, Smith, Drake, trialist, Ockley, trialist, Lee, Hearn, Bangora, Williams, trialist goalkeeper, trialist, Beaumont, Baker, and Haywood. So there you go. That's the under 21s, and like I said, actually, you know what? While we're live, we're filming it live. Let's have a look and see if they've changed the kickoff, because these games do change. No, at the moment it is at the Den on the same day as the Portsmouth game. So I imagine if that goes ahead, they'll either play a very young team against Burnley, or they will just take a full first team squad to Portsmouth in the Carabao Cup first round. Which, to be honest, now that Millwall have got a sponsorship from Carabao Sport to provide them with drinks, is there an obligation there for Millwall to take the Carabao Cup seriously? Interesting, very interesting. We'll see about that. Now, talking of those games, you know the season's getting real when we know who the referees are going to be. So for that Portsmouth game on Tuesday the 13th away in the Carabao Cup, we have Dean Whitestone is the referee. The linesman are Daniel Leach. Yes, I said linesman, not an assistant referee. Linesman, Daniel Leach, George Byrne. And the fourth official is Stephen Parkinson. So there you go. And not only that, for the Watford game this Saturday, we've got John Busby. Busby's babes, the linesmen, are Alex James and Bhupinder Singh Gill. The fourth official is Robert Massey Ellis. So there you go. Maybe put Alfie Massey on the bench and he can have a word with the fourth official and see if they're related. So there you go. That's the referees. You can smell it now. We are 4 days away, 3 days away. I don't know. I can't count. But we are 2 days away from this. Sky Sports News is Sky Sports Plus is launching. This is from broadbandtvnews.com. That's why I got confused. It's from broadbandtvnews.com. Sky Sports Plus to launch on Thursday. Aren't we all excited? Ahead of the new EFL season. Yeah, it hasn't even launched yet. It's launching on Thursday. You can see there. The new Sky Sports channel and streamer. It's a streamer, Sky Sports Plus. So they're doing a new channel as well, are they? Or is it, maybe it's going to be a channel called Sky Sports Plus and the streaming platform Sky Sports Plus as well. Because like I said when talking about this before, what they're doing is they're launching like a streaming platform like YouTube. If you're watching this on YouTube, that's a streaming platform. YouTube hosts videos that you can stream and watch, and that's what they're going to do now with a lot of content on their Sky Sports Plus platform. It's not just going to be for EFL games. Apparently they're going to have tennis and rugby league and all that shit on it as well. And it's for streaming live stuff. I think they might have some video content on there as well. So yeah, but that's it. You need Wi-Fi to do that. It's an internet phenomenon. So if you don't have Wi-Fi, if you're living in the rural, but you still have a Sky dish that you can point up in the sky and get Sky, you have to rely on the channels, the old way of doing it. So maybe they're doing a Sky Sports Plus channel, but then, you know, that's going to restrict. You won't have access to these hundreds of games that you can see. It will appear automatically on Sky Glass, Sky Stream, Sky Q, and Now, with no extra cost for existing Sky Sports subscribers. Hundreds of hours of live sport will be available to stream, with 4 times as many matches from the EFL and all 72 teams featured over 20 times a season. Sky Sports Plus will simply drop into the existing Sky experience. Is that what you call it? Across Sky Glass, Sky Stream, Sky Q, and Now, so customers don't need to do anything to enjoy the sport. As an introductory offer for new customers, Sky is offering Sky Sports, including Sky Sports Plus and Sky TV in Ultra HD, plus Netflix at the lowest ever price of £43 a month. Bloody hell. That's low. That's the lowest it gets. I have Sky on Now TV monthly, and I pay $9.99 because they just throw deals at you. All you have to do is cancel it, and they bombard you with emails with deals in, and they did that for me. And it's so easy to cancel. You don't have to call anyone up. Now TV, it's been brilliant for me. I don't know if you use that or what, but yeah, it's good. In terms of from my personal experience. For the opening weekend of the EFL, every game from across the Championship, League 1 and League 2 streamed live or broadcast first. Yeah, fantastic. Sky has secured an exemption from rules that normally prevent matches being screened opposite the 3 p.m. kickoff time. On Saturday the 10th of August, fans can look forward to 30 matches across all 3 divisions, broadcast either on Sky Sports linear channels on streamed via Sky Sports Plus. The first game of the season on Friday the 9th of August will also be broadcast on Sky Showcase in Sky's basic tier. Yeah, Sky Showcase is that on Freeview? That might be even on Freeview. Would be good if they put the odd game on Freeview, but I doubt that they'll be doing that. Jonathan Licht, managing director at Sky Sports, said, Sky Sports Plus is here, taking sports viewing to the next level by offering unmatched access and choice through numerous live streams and our new dedicated channel. We're showing up for football fans like never before this season, showing every EFL team more than 20 times a season. And this weekend, our viewers can look forward to seeing every EFL game live. Sky Sports Plus brings a host of exciting new features to enhance the viewing experience for sports fans. Live pause and rewind will be available on all new live streams. Live scores from concurrent events will also be displayed on match tiles. Oh, so the thumbnail. So if you got the thumbnail and you're thinking, which match do I watch? Because obviously weirdly there's going to be multiple games at the same time. They told us that the games would be spread, but they're not. They're all seemingly on at Saturday 12:30. You can look at the tile, the thumbnail, and it will show you the score. So you think, well, I'm not going to watch that one, I'll watch this one. Mobile users will enjoy new personalisation options to follow their favourite teams and competitions, as well as improved navigation and access to all Sky Sports Plus live streams via event centres. What does that mean? I don't know. But if you do, good luck with that. So there you go. And on that note, thank you for watching and goodbye.